Hello, welcome. Welcome back to, oh God, the games, they're coming thick and fast. They really are. Hello, and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV for what is the final game of 2021 as Chelsea welcome 11th place Brighton and Hove Albion to the Bridge. It's a game where, with Liverpool dropping points last night to Leicester, now allows Chelsea to gain points over the red part of Merseyside, at least until Liverpool play their next game in hand over us in the 16th of January. Chelsea, of course, have to play Liverpool next on the 2nd of January, and that could even give us a 3-point gap over them if all goes to plan. But first, a matter of taming the Seagulls, who haven't won away in the Premier League since a 2-win run from the 14th of August to the 11th of September. Before then, their last away victory in the Premier League was last season back in March to Southampton. Chelsea's home record in the Premier League boasts a record of 5 wins, 3 draws, and just 1 loss so far this season, with that 1 loss coming against Manchester City in September. Chelsea are now, since then, on a run of 6 games unbeaten at home in the league. Some head-to-head statistics for you. Brighton and Hove Albion have only won 1 of their 16 matches against Chelsea in all competitions. A 2-1 home victory in the FA Cup third round on the 14th of January, 1933. It was the first competitive fixture between the clubs. In the top 4 tiers of English football, Brighton have played a league game versus 109 different opponents. The only one they have failed to beat in league fixtures is, of course, Chelsea. Brighton have lost their 7 last matches at Stamford Bridge by an aggregate score of 14-0. The Seagulls only avoided defeat in the goalless Premier League draw on the 20th of April, 2021. This year. Some statistics relating to Chelsea specifically. Chelsea's tally of 41 points is their highest at the halfway stage since the 16-17 season, when we, of course, went on to win the league title. They can win consecutive Premier League matches for the first time since they won all 4 league games in October. Chelsea have not lost their final Premier League game of the calendar year since 2011, when they were beaten 3-1 to Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea could lose 5 Premier League home fixtures in the same calendar year for the first time since 1995, which, of course, is a statistic that we have known has been looming for quite some time. But with a win or a draw today would end that potential stat. Chelsea have dropped points in 3 of their past 4 Premier League home games, while they needed a 94th minute penalty by Jorginho to beat Leeds United in the other. Edouard Mendy could become the 5th goalkeeper in Premier League history to keep 25 clean sheets in his opening 50 appearances. The others are Petr Cech, Pepe Reina, Alisson, and Jerzy Dudek with 33, 28, 26, and 25 clean sheets, respectively. Specifically talking about Brighton, begin the match round 11th in the Premier League. Their highest top flight position at the turn of the year, is 9th in the 1981-1982 season. Brighton ended a club flight record run of 11 consecutive winless matches by beating Brentford on Boxing Day. They have only lost 1 of their 8 Premier League away fixtures this campaign, but the run includes drawing 5 of their past 6 games on the road. Brighton have only won their 14 Premier League fixtures played on a Wednesday, a 1-0 victory at Liverpool on the 3rd of February. Neil Maupay is 1 short of equaling Glenn Murray's club record of 26 Premier League goals. And finally, Maupay can become the first Brighton player to score in 4 consecutive Premier League appearances. Can the Lion catch the Seagull here today, or will the Seagull run away with the Lion's food? Or in this case, it's 3 points. Stay tuned for all the live coverage and statistics that you would possibly need throughout today's matchup here on Chelsea Fan TV. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be alerted of any future live streams and future content uploaded on the channel. And with that being said, of course, we move on to the all-important starting lineups. Replays, what's going on, man? Well, as you can see, we will take a look at some of the score predictions. If you haven't got your score predictions in the chat, of course, by all means, feel free to do so. We will get those on the screen whenever possible. Looking at, of course, the Chelsea starting lineup. Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kanté misses out on a starting 11 place after he sustained another knee injury in the Boxing Day win at Aston Villa and was said to have been in quite a lot of pain. Thiago Silva, who was also injured in that game, is being assessed after coming off at Villa Park with a tight hamstring. Meanwhile, Ruben Loftus-Cheek still on his 4th game misses out due to an ankle injury. Ben Chilwell, of course, we know that the worst has come to fruition in regards to Ben Chilwell. We knew that it could have been a good sign that he was recovering quickly, but it is in fact it's come to our attention. He will need surgery, and as a result, will miss out on the rest of the season. Of course, he suffered his injury, an ACL injury, when he played Juventus in November. Lukaku, the man himself, starts up top for the first time in a while Pulisic returns to his more natural wing position. The Brighton lineup, as you can see. Brighton welcome back Basuma from suspension, and Leandro Trossard is missing from the game as he faced a late fitness tense. Lewis Dunk and Jeremy Sarmiento has a hamstring injury, and they will both remain out. Veltman, I believe, is in the starting lineup now after he was rested for the win against Brentford. Tariq Lamptey returns to Stamford Bridge. And with that being said, what a fucking what a script. The scripts, they're getting better and better. So if you do care about all the statistics, all the facts, all that sort of stuff, be sure to tune in half an hour before the game starts. When the stream starts, I'll reel off all that spiel, whether you like it or not. Ruben has COVID, apparently. An ankle injury, I think, was the original issue. But sadly, well, just being confirmed, he does have COVID. A couple of comments I'm seeing about Kante. He's fragile. We're starting to realize now he is obviously an absolute beast, but you know what I mean? It's becoming more and more of a thing. He's so injury prone, maybe even more so than Pulisic at this point. And Mr. Mark with a 5-1 score prediction for the Blues today. Quite a few people not really not really happy with Kante at the moment. He can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, we've gone through this. Who was it? Vardy was saying that when we won the Champions League, he called to congratulate him, and he was out on a run the day of the day after we obviously won the Champions League. But regardless, we move on. We will talk about the starting lineup in a little bit more depth in a few moments' time. As you can see, the Chelsea Fan TV schedule for today, the watch along with myself. My name is Harry, if you don't know who I am. I've been doing this for quite a few games now. So if you don't know who I am, that is indeed who I am. Player ratings, as always, not all, as always, usually when we win. But regardless, player ratings, they are back. We've done it for the last couple of games now, so we'll see how it goes. And of course, I don't know what this thing is. What's that? Oh, it is that. We will try and implement the player ratings more and more. But of course, we went through that little bit of a stage of, muddy performances, and I just couldn't be asked. Just to be completely honest with you, as probably you could as well. As you can see, live scores are at the bottom right. We'll be taking a look at half-time at 2 games only on today. I think 1 game was postponed. I can't remember. I think these might be the only fixtures scheduled for today. Of course, Chelsea, Brighton, and Brentford welcome Manchester City to the Brentford Community Stadium or Arena, or what the fuck it's called. Hopefully, Brentford can pull off an absolute miracle here on the final game of the calendar year in our favour. Of course, we are just 6 points, I say only, but we are 6 points behind league leaders Manchester City at the moment. 9 goal difference, the difference between the clubs. Liverpool, of course, did lose yesterday. They did lose. Absolutely fantastic. We are level on points with the red side of Merseyside. As I said at the beginning of the stream, a win here today, although they would have a game in hand. Their game in hand, well, it isn't against us because that's not how it works. But you know what I mean? We have to face them. We could beat them, go another 3 points clear. And then I believe their game in hand is against Southampton or something like that. As, you know, what we do with your face, show us the match. No, no. You got to look at my ugly mush the whole time. As you can see, Brighton in 11th place. 17 points. They have got 2 games in hand, but really no matter in this statistics. Just a reminder, the upcoming fixtures, as I was saying, Liverpool coming up next on the 2nd of January in the Premier League. Chelsea, obviously, with our 2-legged Carabao Cup semi-final. Chelsea face Tottenham at Stamford Bridge first, and then, of course, we go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But between those matches, we welcome Chesterfield into Stamford Bridge in the FA Cup. Now, some more statistics for you. Well, I'll take another look at this. Of course, in the last 4 matches, head-to-head, 2 wins, 2 draws. Chelsea have kept a clean sheet in their last 4 home matches against Brighton in all competitions. As we said, in all competitions as a whole, 14-0 is the score sheet, I think. That might be in the last 4. It's not in the last 4 games, regardless. Chelsea are undefeated in their last 9 matches against Brighton in all competitions. Missing players for Chelsea. It is, of course, missing Ruben Loftus-Cheek, but Thiago Silva and Kante. Kante is playing. Could completely disregard that. This was a last-minute thing. I forgot to change that before we obviously went live for the stream. With regards to Brighton, Brighton have drawn 5 of their last 6 matches away in the Premier League. And there have been under 2.5 goals scored in Brighton's last 7 Premier League matches. Sarmiento, Dunk and Trossard all missing from the squad here today. We move on. Some top players, statistics here for you. Average rating in the Premier League. This is simply just Premier League ratings so far this season. Kovacic, Thiago Silva and James, the top 3 for Chelsea, 7.38, 7.25 and 7.22. Mount, Jorginho and Lukaku with the top scorers, 7, 6 and 4. Kovacic, James and Mount with the most assists with 5 apiece and 4 for Mount. Duffy, Trossard and Basuma, who makes his way back into the starting 11 with a 7 and basically a 7. Mopai, Trossard and McAllister, 7, 4 and 2. Moda, Gross and Lallana with 3, 2 and 1. Need Romelu Lukaku running in behind like the other games. The fake CFC. They are. I always wonder what you mean by that. But still, quite a few people. Who's Stu? Stu's bugging, apparently. Chelsea are lacking style and identity. Pretty shameful with nearly 20 years. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Hamstring injury. Thiago Silva, yes, as we went over this. Thiago Silva with a hamstring injury. Yeah. My prediction for today's game, it's as simple as this. I reckon a 2-0. Lukaku, thankfully, starting the game today. If a draw or a loss here quite simply means that Chelsea miss out altogether on being in the top 3 title race. People would argue that we aren't necessarily in the title race anymore, but again, you look at the table. League games played 19, 19 and 19. We're only 6 points behind. We still have to play Manchester City in the near future. However, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Of course, we still have to play Liverpool, as we mentioned. So, it is what it is. Hopefully, Lukaku is allowed the same movement as last game. He came on as a super sub. He was intended to be a super sub, and a super sub he was all the same. Arguably one of our best super sub performances I can think of, behind maybe a Ziyech or a Pulisic performance coming on from the bench. But yeah, as this says, Lukaku needs to wear his scoring boots. It's not a case of giving Lukaku a little bit of leeway anymore. The simple fact of the matter is that every player needs to be on form today. People will say it's only Brighton. They're 11th at the moment. If we're talking games that were played yesterday, they'd be 9th, actually. The highest position they've ever been in a Premier League table at this point in the season. Christensen news. He's waiting for Barcelona to make an offer. If it's bad, he will stay. He can leave then. He can fuck off then. Lukaku needs to find his rhythm every game. I think it is a matter of Lukaku at Chelsea is not the same as Inter. I think he's finding out that although he has masses and masses of experience, of course, in the Premier League, of course, playing for Chelsea 2 times, Manchester United, Everton, West Brom, it still seems he's come back and he just hasn't quite got the form. Of course, you can say he's had COVID. He was out with injury as well. But all the same, realistically, especially against a team like Brighton, no disrespect to them, but let's be honest, we should be in good form. We are in good form if we're coming off of last game's result against Aston Villa. It's a little bit of a tight one at times, but we came off with the result all the same. So it'll be interesting to see how everyone fares coming off of that good result. I'm hoping this isn't. Lukaku, I'm hoping. I need to read this first. Lukaku will terrorize Veltman and that brainless gammon Burn, backing in bullying, and could easily bag a header off of each of them. Silent analysis to go in with the We'll have to see how it goes, won't we? But regardless, thoughts on Pulisic's right wing back, and I think it's the other way around, isn't it? Right wing back, left wing back. I'm fairly sure Christian Pulisic, from what I could gather anyway, from the starting lineup. A lot of you disengage when I'm not on the screen when I'm doing the webcam. So hello, here I am. Mendy in goal, Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Rudiger. Not the on paper the strongest back 3 that Chelsea can provide, but of course Thiago Silva out, Chalobah a little bit, he's still recovering from his past injuries. I would imagine that's why he's not in the starting lineup. Christensen in the middle, never a doubt for me. He's had some muddy games at times, but it is what it is. Christensen, we know on his day, can be one of the best defenders in the world, or at least in the Premier League. I know some people in the world. No, he is. He has become very quickly, Christensen, one of the best players in the Premier League in that position. James maintains his right wing back position. Kovacic and Jorginho in the middle. Of course, Kante is on the bench. He is available, but he won't be playing today. I can guarantee that, unless it all goes tits up and Kovacic or Jorginho gets injured. I would assume the likes of Chalobah or Saul will be coming on to replace any of the injured Kovacic or Jorginho if either of them go off. Kante will be a last resort, I would imagine. Mount and Hudson-Odoi support Lukaku. And the talking point to this starting lineup, more or less, is, of course, Christian Pulisic on that left wing-back position. He's starting in more or less his prime position on the wing. People would argue he should be in that Hudson-Odoi role, but he's played there recently as well, and he's done sweet fuck all. He's done nish, absolutely diddly squit. So putting him back a little further in that James position on the other side, of course. Hopefully Pulisic can shine under the lights at Stamford Bridge. They are just doing a quick pan over of the bridge as we speak. For all of you that are interested, of course, in the Brighton starting 11, Sanchez in goal. Lamperty returns to the bridge. Veltman is back after his injury. He was rested against Brentford, I believe. Byrne and that guy, Basuma, Lallana, and Moda are the middle three. March and McAllister supports Neil Mopai. The players are in the tunnel awaiting the cue to go onto the field. Any chance to get your final predictions in, please feel free. Your messages will be placed on the screen, as you can see. Mr. Mystic or Miss Mystic, you never know who they are these days. No injuries today, please. Enough already. It does seem, doesn't it? It's almost, it's depressing. It's depressing. I know who he is. I'm not going to try and butcher his name. No injuries today. Hopefully that is the case. But it does seem as though every single game that there is an injury for Chelsea, at least one or two, usually two at this rate. I'd like to see a statistic. You know how it's like on average, there's an over 2.5 goals scored or whatever. I'd love to see a statistic in the last 10 games for Chelsea. What the average is of there's over 2.5 injuries every single game at this rate. Hudson-Odoi needs to know how to score more goals. I have a doctor in that can. Hudson-Odoi, I feel like his only issue is, of course, the final touch. He's done some unbelievable runs in the last few games when he's been given the chance. But it's the final touch. It's the final touch. Rudiger's going to have to carry that left side. It's funny you say that. Alonso, of course, on our graphic for today's today's thumbnail, yours truly. I was expecting an Alonso start, but I welcomed a Pulisic start on that left side. But I agree what you're saying. A left wing back role for Pulisic. He's going to have to track back. He's going to have to defend. And all that good stuff. Some of the predictions on the screen, as I said, they would be. Talk Trends says it's going to be 4-1. Tangerine thinks it's going to be a 3-0 victory for Chelsea. And the man himself, Tyrese, with a 3-1 prediction. Swaz Kid, hello, how's it going? Master Yoga Simp, as always, welcome back. Mount could face Gallagher competition in the summer. It's a good point. It is a good point. Mount has not been in the form that he has been last season. But regardless, we move. Actually, what I'm going to do quickly, just for those of you that are tuning in late, as you can see, as the players are coming out onto the pitch, Mendy, Azpilicueta, Christensen and Rudiger are the defensive players today. James, Kovacic, Jorginho and Pulisic on the left wing-back position. Mount, Hudson-Odoi and Lukaku are the front three men today. And the opponents, Lucy Scott. Hello, welcome back. It's a pleasure, as always, to bring you these live streams. The teams are coming out. We're getting there. Sanchez, Lamperty, Veltman, Byrne, Cucurella, Basuma, Lallana, Moda, March, McAllister, and Mopai. The front four, all the M's you could possibly need in a team. And we move on to the screen you're all wanting the most. My big old mug on the screen. Hello and welcome if you are just tuning in. All of I do love that jersey. I've got to be honest, it's my only home kit that I've got at the moment. I've got 2 away kits that fit. I mean, they're the only ones that fit. I only really collected them for my younger years. But I'm collecting more and more as it goes. A couple more predictions on the screen as the game is just about to start. As you can see on the screen, the lineups for each side, to my left and to my right, the score sheet below with the flags for the relevant teams. Last 5 games form, as you can see, going from left to right for both teams. And, well, the logos for myself and Chelsea Fan TV. We are moments away. Players take the knee. And we're underway. You love to see it. You love to see it. Chelsea versus Brighton and Hove Albion. In the trusty Chelsea mug, I'm sporting some San Miguel for those of you that are interested. There's usually quite a few of you interested. I am watching it on TV, yeah. Amazon Prime Video. For any of you that are actually looking to find it, cost you about £7 to watch it unless you have an Amazon Prime account. So for any of you that are, where's the game? Where is it? It's on Amazon Prime, for Christ's sake. Just to look it up. Do some research. Hudson-Odoi and Lukaku link up could be amazing. Hudson-Odoi masterclass incoming. Some of the comments over on Twitch, of course, if you are interested, Chelsea fans XI, the stream is live over on Twitch at the same time as this one. If you're looking for just that little bit more crisp, if you have that little bit more crisp quality to my face. But apart from that, everything's exactly the same. YouTube, of course, displays your comments on the screen, which Twitch, it does not. So there's hoops and there's roundabouts. There are swings and roundabouts is the same, but there's ups and downs to each one. Whichever one you choose, it's appreciated nonetheless. Mine is delayed, so see you at half time. Tyrese, I'll see you then. Kovacic. Jorginho has caused a bit of a ruckus in Twitter Chelsea fan. There's a chance here. Lukaku's pulled away. Mount, great chance. Oh, Hudson-Odoi just dispossessed right before the final chance, which, if we're being completely honest, Hudson-Odoi probably would have fluffed it, in all honesty. But a good chance. Chelsea on the attack, on the front foot already after just 2 minutes into this game. It's good to see. It's good to see. I think Amazon Prime is the only place that you can watch it today. In every country, or at least in the UK. If you are in the UK, Amazon Prime Video is the place to go. How many pens will Georgie get tonight? I'm going to say 2. It's becoming a little bit of a running joke at Chelsea, isn't it? Well, in the Premier League as a whole. Jorginho, of course, scoring the most penalties in a calendar year in the Premier League. Jazwini, hello, welcome back, my friend. How have you been? I hope you've been all right. We're getting to the New Year periods. Well, we're in the New Year period as it is, but thankfully Chelsea aren't playing on New Year's Day, so I'm allowed to get on the razz just a little bit. Lukaku out muscling everyone. We're looking fucking good here. Pulisic would appear to be on the right. I am mistaken. I am standing corrected. It is Pulisic on the right wing-back role and James on the left wing-back role. I thought it was going to be vice versa, but I stand corrected. Yeah, Mount not doing very Mount things there. Well, I don't know. Mount lately. No, make no mistake about it. I absolutely love Mount. But still, he's not quite the Mount of last year. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm talking about, for fuck's sake. He's our top scorer. He's our top scorer. He can't be doing that badly, for Christ's sake. That being said, Jorginho gives out the ball. Kovacic fighting in the middle, and a foul is given to Brighton on the centre spot. Mike Dean, to preface, Mike Dean is the official for the game. Lamperty goes down and a whistle goes, but it's not a penalty. I shat myself profusely then. Ball was played in. Lamperty does foul James. Leg goes in front and he trips up James. James, with the weight of 1,000 whales, all muscle, all of it muscle, has taken Lamperty down as a result. But it is a foul to Chelsea on this occasion. Mendy to play it out from the back. God, I remember thinking every referee loved Man United as a kid. Played forwards, potential here. Mason Mount dispossessed. Howard Webb, I used to think absolutely loved Man United, and there's even those memes of him backstage in the Old Trafford dressing rooms with a Man United kit. Must have been photoshopped, but it almost made me laugh. Mike Dean doesn't like Chelsea. I don't know, you know. I mean, I don't know. I wish I could see some stats. I wish there were statistics, like a website specifically for referee statistics against certain clubs, like when refereeing certain teams. For instance, you've got your Atkinson issues with Chelsea. Is it Atkinson? Who am I thinking of? The one that gives a red card pretty much every game. It is Atkinson, I'm sure. Might be someone else. The bald bloke. I used to be so good at naming referees, but these days, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's mainly the same ones these days. There's a couple of newbies out there, but, you know, 6 minutes gone. It is still all Chelsea. Brighton are creating chances all the same. But Chelsea are looking the stronger of the two teams, attacking-wise at least. Defensively, we haven't been shown too much to analyse just yet, but attacking-wise, Chelsea are doing well. Everyone looks to be hot on their toes. Speaking of which, here's Hudson-Odoi. Can he do his normal stuff? Cutting and weaving, in and out. As a shot! Back post to Lukaku. Nearly coming out the better of the two there, but it goes out. Kept in. Azpilicueta, Mount, Pulisic doing his run. Dispossessed, and Brighton should get away with this, but a clearance only as far as Jorginho picks it up into the middle of the pitch. Rudiger now doing one of his classic storming runs, is dispossessed, but it's booted out for a corner ball to the boys. The first of the game. Rest assured, half-time. All of the half-time statistics will be displayed on the screen during the half-time break. Reece James now over the ball at the corner flag. Hand goes up, crosses it in. Keeper comes for it, goes to claim it, doesn't, and he goes mad at the referee, or his defence at least. Tariq Lamptey looking to collect, but doesn't quite. And Pulisic takes the throw quickly inside. Azpilicueta back. Oh, no, sorry, that's Kovacic. Bloody hell, he's back far, isn't he? Where's Azpi? Christensen. There he is. Christensen out wide to Rudiger. Christensen. Azpilicueta. Lukaku. Manages to get the pass off, but puts Mason Mount in a little bit of danger, but it deflects off of the Brighton and Hove Albion player out for a throw-in on the halfway line. Christian Pulisic to take. Nearly 10 minutes gone. Again, it is looking good so far, but as has been the pattern for Chelsea over the last few games, even when we've been playing badly, the first 20 minutes is always good for Chelsea. Listen, if I'm ahead of you on YouTube, pause the stream and then play it when I am on the same time as you. That's literally all you have to do. If you want me to be linked up with you, if you're watching on YouTube and you want me to be linked up with your Amazon, pause me, and then obviously I've got the stream time at the bottom. Wait for the times to be linked, and then press play on the YouTube at the same time, and then you'll be fine. You'll be reacting at exactly the same time as me. That's all you have to do. I hope that helps. Brighton playing around the back at the moment. Nice little cut in there. Sends Hudson-Odoi for an absolute fucking bagel. Tariq Lamptey now. Sent on the runs. Goes in. He's always going to score today, isn't he? He's on absolute flames so far today. He's got a proper pep in his step, to say the least. We knew what he was capable of. He wanted to leave Chelsea. Make no mistake about it. He was the reason he left. It wasn't Chelsea. He did not warrant a starting position in this Chelsea squad when he was, when he left Chelsea at least. And he comes against his counterpart when he was at Chelsea, Reece James. And for the second time, battles him pretty well. But James puts him off just a little bit too much for the second time in this game. Goes out for a goal kick, a miss shot finish there. Played forward. Brighton playing some weird bits of through balls here. Some really powerful plays through the middle there. If we draw tonight, is that the league over? I would say so, but you never know what Man City are going to do. They are looking as though they're one of the best Man Cities they've been, or at least the same quality that they've been. It's going to be hard to stop them. Of course, we do have to play them in the new year. It's not a case of Liverpool, I don't think. Liverpool are looking there. They're looking good. They are looking good. Make no mistake about that either. But I would say it's still a 3-horse race, but it's for second place. It's definitely between Chelsea and Liverpool. But Arsenal coming up the they are coming up the old caboose out of nowhere. They have to play Liverpool in 2 legs of the Carabao Cup semi-final, which could put them off a bit of kilter there in terms of the performances they've been putting out. If they lose both of those dramatically bad, then it could perhaps put Arsenal off a bit of form. But in answer to your question, a long-winded answer, a draw here for tonight against a team like Brighton, not a performance of champions. I'll put it that way. Tuchel on a mission to make sure he doesn't play Pulisic in his natural position. What's next for him, centre-back? Well, you never know. You never know. We've tried him in a position where he's coming against centre-backs, against 6'5", 6'6". What is with Amazon Prime's fucking cameras? When they're looking at players, it's like going up and down like this. It's so annoying. Rudiger. Nice little turn there on the foot, on the heel. Kovacic plays it through. Lukaku absolutely bombarded by about three players there. Played back. Think Arsenal will flop in the new year. It's likely. It is likely, given what Arsenal have been like over the last 10, 15 years. It's they always start shit. They always start absolute cack. But then they get a little bit better. It's always, I wonder, why are Arsenal so low in the league this start of the season? But it happens every year. Every year. And then they get a little bit better. And then eventually just descend into 9th or 10th position. But that has also been the case for us over certain specific years. Overall, we've always been in the top 4, top 5. Krostin, Kovacic, back post, out for a goal kick. "90 points wins the league this season." Seems like more and more every season at this rate. It takes a lot to win the league in the Premier League, and people that the Premier League is so overrated. It's the most competitive league in the world, or not in the world, in Europe at least. I know City have dominated it over the last couple of years, as have Liverpool once, but they COVID season. It's still a lot though. 86 is still a lot. Our most was 95, wasn't it? Pulisic, Jorginho. We're knocking at the door. Lukaku fumbling around. I can't work out if he's looking good or not today. Lukaku having a tricky time so far. He's not having a bad game, but at the same time, he's not quite playing how you think. James goes down in a heap, but gets up relatively quickly after a tackle there by Tariq Lamptey. Yeah, I agree. We have to. It's almost like we're trying to put everything on a plate for Lukaku. We don't play the ball over the top and expect him to run when he does have pace. He does have pace, and like you word it perfectly there, it's he's not Giroud. He hasn't got 35 pace. He's rapid for his size. I don't get necessarily the formation to have it so that they're so close to him, trying to supply him. A cross in, corner ball taken. It's a chance. It's a right miss. It's off the post. Oh! Goalkeeper from corners doesn't have a fucking Scooby header. Comfortable save in the second coming there by their goalkeeper, Sanchez. Bloody good bit of play there by Kovacic. Nearly finds Lukaku. The game is picking up. It's picking up. Chelsea with about 300 chances there in a space of 10 seconds. Corner balls are the recipe for disaster for Brighton. Clear it! Fucking Christensen fucking about. What's he doing? Lamptey. Lallana has scored a few against Chelsea, I believe, for Liverpool. No stranger to a goal. Player takes it from distance there. Cucurella. So many possible pronunciations on that guy. Keeper again, coming out like an absolute madman. Turn and a shot off the post. Closest we've come of the game. Rudiger comes out to try and retrieve it. James with the cross. Rudiger with the header off. And a comfortable save for Sanchez in the end after making an absolute hash of it by the keeper, leading to all of those issues from the corner ball. We do need to be capitalizing. Capitalizing. It's Amazon Prime Video, but you're specifically on the sports section, which I know sounds like common sense, but you have to spell it out these days. Rudiger with his arms in the air calls for it in the center of the field. One of his wiggly waggly runs. Out wide. James shoots from a strange position there. Mendy beaten from that position recently, of course, against, was it West Ham? And Sanchez, he's decent. He's decent. I was at the Crystal Palace Brighton game where Brighton managed to nab a draw or a win or something. Sanchez there, absolutely, in person watching him, he's unbelievable. He is unbelievable. I don't know how he's been recently since that game, but at Smellers Park, he in person looked the fucking bollocks. Bit of a wild one, bit of a madman when it comes to excuse me, when it comes to when it comes to corner balls. So far in this game, I don't know what he's usually like. But for corners, so far this game, I think there's been 2 or 3 at least, and every single one of them, he's made a hash of it completely. I love Smellers Park. It's an absolute shitty, but it's nice also. It's a classic stadium. Hudson-Odoi now with a chance. Corner ball to Chelsea again. It's what you like to see. Unfortunately, Thiago Silva nowhere to be seen today, of course, with his hamstring injury sustained against Aston Villa in the last game in the Premier League. Would be brilliant for a bullet header from him. Bullet header. But unfortunately, Thiago Silva, as I said, not here. But hopefully, Rudiger, Christensen in the box. James takes it short. Hudson-Odoi with heaps of space, crosses it in, back post, and it goes over every single person out for a goal kick. Ted Lasso made me appreciate Selhurst Park. If you've ever been to Selhurst Park, you'll know it's a shithole, but it's got character. It's a lovely stadium. I absolutely love it. Atmosphere like you wouldn't believe, Selhurst. One of the best I've been to. And it's only down the road. Thiago Silva being rest for Liverpool, we all know. Do you reckon? Do you reckon the hamstring thing is all a facade? A fugazi? What do you think of Ward-Prowse? I like watching him sometimes. I think Chelsea... I mean, in terms of free kicks, one of the best in the business, isn't he? And I just don't know if he would fit in the... I honestly, I feel like he would actually fit into the... I kind of went back on myself immediately there, but we've got an injury. Christensen's down, for fuck's sake. He's taking a sip of the old Gatorade, but oh, for fuck's sake! Chalobah's warming up. Unbelievable, man. Another fucking injury. Chalobah's warming up. Christensen coming off, at least for now. Chalobah's in full kit, but with a vest on. That's no disrespect to Chalobah. I think he's an incredible player, so I've got no issue with him coming on. However, I don't want Christensen coming off injured, for fuck's sake. Christensen does want to go to Barcelona, apparently. Why on earth you would want to go to Barcelona these days? Jesus Christ. Kovacic dispossessed. Absolute nightmare here. Tariq Lamptey absolutely dispossessed with ease. Rudiger like a knife through fucking butter. Taking the ball off of him there. Christensen is back on the field. Still looking a little bit tight on his hamstring or on his ankle or whatever the fuck. Oh, God. James absolutely swiped off his feet, but cleanly. It's a back and forth game. It's like a game of old basketball, I'll tell you that. Saul better not come on. Yeah. How are you feeling how the Prem has treated you? I mean, it's good for me. I'm glad it hasn't been cancelled. I'm glad. But in terms of the players' welfare and all that sort of stuff, obviously, people saying, well, Chelsea have such a big squad. Liverpool have a bigger squad than Chelsea. Believe it or not. You have more registered players than Chelsea. You're not having a go at me when you're saying this, but obviously Tuchel has been like very vocal about, he's quite moany, isn't he? Lukaku, overlap, shots, comfortable save. But obviously Klopp loves a moan. He loves a moan. So there's no surprise there. But in terms of the players, how we've been treated by the Prem, we had our cancellation request denied, all that sort of stuff. I know, but if you honestly look back at the team we had, and we had like 4. Oh, fucking hell! James is injured now! Cunt! I hate the Premier League! In answer to your question, we need less games! We need less games! I hate the Premier League! Oh, James is fucked now! Oh, for Christ's sake! Lamperty's absolutely cunted him there. What? I know! Why couldn't we have played Alonso today, for Christ's sake? Lamperty absolutely sideswiped. No, it wasn't actually. It's Basuma, I think. James left in a heap. It was the tackle I said. He was taken out cleanly. Absolutely sideswiped, bless him. But he nods, but I don't know if that's a nod of I need to go off or Christensen going off for Chalobah, and James he's going off. He's got to go off. He's fucked. We've got until the end of February, early March to sort this team out. Here he comes. Here's the boy, Alonso, my man. My man. You'd love to see it. I knew I was. I might have cursed it by putting him on the thumbnail for this stream today, but James does come off. It's a sad sight. Again, yet another fucking player injured. But all you can really do is, I was going to say we could. All you could do is laugh in this situation, but I want to cry. I really do. Marcus Alonso comes on. I think Christensen might be all right now, but the first injury, I predicted over 2.5 injuries for this game. James the first to go. Christensen is a little bit bubbly, a little bit in trouble. Crossed in! It's in! Lukaku with a header from the corner ball! Again! His shiny bald head gets on it. 2 headers in a row. Shove that up your ass. What? Finally, I know it's Brighton, but still, come on! It stands. They all look a little bit confused. Jesus Christ. Crossed in. Lukaku jumping above everyone else. It's as simple as that. It's one of the most simple and purest goals you'll see in the game of football. Slick as you like off of that bean of a head. Sanchez set fucking all over the place as usual. Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man, as it were. And just like that, it's 1-0 to the boys right after a catastrophic substitution with James coming off injured. And it's been disallowed. Yes! Come on! Fuck off! Fucking Mopai, cheating little twat. Never a foul. He's grabbing onto his rassole, for Christ's sake. Get up! It's a goal. It's a goal. Whoever assisted was the corner taker. I can't quite remember who it was. I was taken off guard. Mopai doing Mopai things. Absolutely trying to do a shithouse maneuver there. Shake your head all you like. Little Gollum looking twat. He got absolutely bullied. That's why you need Lukaku in the team from the get-go, not as a sub. You can't stop the shine. You can't stop it. You also can't stop it being Tuchel time, baby! Get in there! Tootskis. Get him off the screen. Lukaku taking up so much of the screen there, doing his... one more. It was Pulisic, I believe. You'll have to see it. Oh, Clattenburg. Jesus Christ, I forgot him. Oh, listen. Upcoming fixtures. As a quick reminder, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chesterfield, and Tottenham once again. If you haven't liked and subscribed and hit that bell notification on Chelsea Fan TV's YouTube stream, by all means, you'll be notified of every single live stream that goes live in the future. And of course, every bit of future content in the future as well. I am on Chelsea Fans XI, just 10 follows away from 350 followers, which I know is absolute piss. But if you are feeling generous, my aim was to get to 350 before the end of the year. If you've got a Twitch account, your name comes out on the shining lights and all that. You've got the whole animation thing if you do follow over on Twitch. Chelsea Fans XI. The stream is going over on there as well. 350. We're just 10 follows away from the goal for the end of the year. It would be absolutely massively appreciated to get there at the end of the stream today because, of course, it's the last game of the season. Or not of the season, but it's the last game of the season this calendar year until the 2nd of January. But as I said, just 10 follows. I'll be one happy man. One happy man. Ibuka. Or Samuel, don't want to butcher your name. Thank you for subscribing over on Chelsea Fan TV. All right, that's my that's my task for to do before the Liverpool game. Need a new graphic with Lukaku's baldy shiny dome. I'm right on it. At the end of the game, I'll get it sorted. Don't you worry about that. It'll have a little sparkle and everything. Can't stand Clattenburg. No Fergie, so he has to earn his money elsewhere. Oh! Lucy. A hard-hitting comment, but a true comment all the same. One of the most crooked referees ever. Ibuka, I'm hoping I say it right. One more time. Anthony Taylor. Oh, it's Anthony Taylor's the fucking one that I'm thinking of, not Atkinson. Anthony Taylor's the most crooked fucking referee when it comes to Chelsea games. Absolutely can't stand him. Christensen's not moving well. Mendy with a comfortable save there, and a counter-attack could be on the cards here. Now Mopai getting his fucking mug in the way there. Paul Tierney. Who's that? I mean, I know the name rings a bell, but I'm so bad with referees and him, fucking yeah, absolute little nonce he is, noncy looking character he is. I'm sure he's not a nonce, so I take that back. Not accusing him. I'm just saying he's got a noncy vibe about him. Probs is. Anthony Taylor reffed yesterday, Southampton versus Spurs. Well, there you go. The more you know. Hudson-Odoi, dispossessed quite easily there. It's got to be said. Dean, fucking Luca Dean. Dean, it is Dean, isn't it? I always forget how to say his name. I wouldn't mind him. Good chance here for Brighton. Good block. The volley was on the cards there, but it's blocked all the same by Antonio Rudiger. Rudy! Played forward. Lukaku. He was in so much space. Hudson-Odoi still on the chase. Pulisic or Mason Mount, whoever it was, on the right-hand side was in masses of space there. I'm from the... Cop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the kind words. And we'll see about that 3-0. Feel free to come over for the Liverpool stream. I'd love to hear your comments during the game. Take care of yourself. Happy New Year as well. Happy New Year. I wouldn't mind Dean, to be fair, but not again. I think it's more of a January signing just to make up the numbers. But then again, we have such a big team. It's ridiculous that we need numbers, to be honest. We need one more goal before half time at least. We can't allow 1-0 and give them a chance. That's the way Chelsea do it, though, in December. Don't forget, it's still December. December curse at the bridge. I think Stamford Bridge is one of the only places that we haven't been cursed. It's away from home. But then again, so many draws at home recently. We've drawn 5 of our last 6, I think, or some bollocks like that. It's ridiculous. At home in the Premier League. Pulisic sent for hot dog once again. Basuma has a shot. Comfortable save by Edouard Mendy. Just under 10 minutes to go until half time. And overall, a good performance from Chelsea so far. Not as dangerous and threatening as we would like to be. But again, the shiny, bold head of Lukaku with a great header from the corner that I did predict. He's gone down in the box. It's an absolute shambles and a great save by Mendy. Jesus Christ. On his toes. A brilliant spell of play there by Brighton. And Mendy, make no mistake about it, was on his toes and ready. There was an absolute slip and slide in the box. Everyone on the floor and a shot out of nowhere. Comfortable save in the end. An impressive save, should I say, from Edouard Mendy. Sends it out for a corner ball to the visitors, Brighton. What a spell of play that was. Jesus Christ. Crossed in. Another chance to cross it in. Lukaku with the bold head. The bold head. The shiny bold head clears it away at both ends. He's scoring goals with it in one end, clearing it out for a corner on the other. The bald head. The masterful bald head. You best believe there's beer. Look at that mug. Whoa. Corner ball again. Headed away by Lukaku again. And a shot volley goes wide, much to the jeers of the Chelsea fans. Have some faith. Awab. Have some faith, my friends. In Tuchel we trust. Remember, whenever Chelsea play, it's Tuchel time all the time, baby. Never forget, it's Tuchel time, baby. Lukaku's really showing some passion. You have the most beautiful mug. I don't know if you're talking about this or talking about that, but look at it. Oh, it's the perfect size handle as well. Where I can do like, oh, for fuck's sake. I can shout. I can do all, I'm not going to try it because I've got some equipment I don't really want to get covered in San Miguel, but there you go. You get the idea, though. It should come. Should have come with a lid. Nice little lid. You put it in the freezer. It just freezes. Extra cold all the way through. Tariq Lamptey. Whoa! Rudiger comes in, two-footed. Sends Tariq Lamptey back to the bridge. It could be a red here. I'm not being funny. It's a yellow card, but VAR will most certainly be on the cards here, potentially. There's a reckless challenge there by Rudiger. The yellow cards. Oh, it's a fucking great tackle. What are you talking about? He got all of the ball. It's a reckless tackle all the same, but he did get all of the ball. If anything, the man himself. No, it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. Not what you want. We've got injuries galore. Injuries galore, and now we've got Rudiger, of all people, on a booking is not what you need in the first half. I'm not being funny. It's a... I feel like it's a warning. You just say, like, don't fucking jump in like that. He did get all of the ball. It is a yellow card, though, because it is a very reckless tackle. Corner ball to the goals. The old Seagulls. Crossed in. Punched away by Mendy Lamptey with a shot, and it's nowhere near in the end, but it was worth a shot. I saw as soon as I saw it, I thought it was going to be a red card, to be honest. 3 minutes to go of regular time in the first half. Of course, just to confirm, if you're new to the stream or if you've usually tuned out by now, we will be displaying all of the halftime stats at halftime on the screen with a little bit of background music for your viewing pleasure whilst you go and do your whatever you need to do at halftime. But we will be back 5 to 10 minutes after the halftime whistle goes. We will go through all of the halftime statistics and the halftime score or whatever the score is at the Brentford Community Stadium or Community Centre or what the fuck it's called between Manchester City. I haven't actually checked. None of you, I can't believe none of you have updated me on what the score is there. It hasn't even started yet. It's 2 minutes to go. Fuck's sake. I thought it started like 10 minutes after ours. But to confirm, if you are watching and you're in the UK specifically, if you are looking for the game, the Chelsea game specifically, it is live on Amazon Prime Sport or Amazon Prime Video, whatever it's called. So if you're curious, you don't need to find anywhere. If you've got £7 lying about, just play that, Amazon Prime. I know this game is more important, but it's still City. We need to keep an eye on their scoring shenanigans. Mason Mount is so lethargic, man. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's had a nightmare there. Tried to do a fucking flick. Here is Pulisic. He looks cold. And not in the good way. Kovacic, middle of the field. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. I miss Timo Werner so much. You have no idea. I feel like this team really misses his inclusion in this team. Never thought I'd say that, but good grief. Azpilicueta out wide. Pulisic back to Azpi. Inside to Jorginho, who's in heaps of space, but getting closed down. Plays it to Rudiger. 45 seconds to go. Rudiger over the top and to absolutely no one except the goalkeeper between the sticks. And that could be all she wrote for this half, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds to go, though, all that being said. Werner can't pass, shoot, dribble, or use his heads. Why would Chelsea miss him? He draws the run away, though. He's the distraction. People think, well, they could come. And they think, well, I'm going to follow him just in case. Opens the space. Bang! Straight through. Goal. Amount of times he's done that. And make no mistake about it, again! Werner has scored more goals for Tuchel for Chelsea than any other player. Need I say more? Lukaku hat-trick could be on the cards. I can't lie. We do need to be a bit more threatening, though. 4 minutes of added time. Yeah, well, Timo Werner more offside than I think any other player I've ever seen for Chelsea as well in my life. My man loves an offside. You wouldn't think we were 1-0 up, would you? The way we're playing is just so boring. Lukaku tries to get his shiny head on it. Can't quite. We need a Lukaku's head emoji in the chat, that's for sure. Just see hundreds and hundreds of Lukaku's shiny head in the chat. That's what I want. That's what I want for Christmas. Sammy, make it happen. Please. We're not playing well, but we're still winning. So, oops and roundabouts. I keep getting that wrong, don't I? Swings and roundabouts. This fucking oops. Hudson-Odoi, if you're watching the game and you're seeing Hudson-Odoi give away the ball and you're asking him not to, he's not going to give you what you want. He loves giving the ball away. And even when he's through on goal, best believe he's not going to score. Good chance here, Mopai. Chance, a shot. It's a comfortable save again from the man between the sticks. Well, that one. Lukaku! Iconic commentary here at Chelsea Fan TV. The golden what? It's so hot in my room, man. Fuck. Bloody boiling. Lamperty. Minute and 20 seconds to go until half-time. Oh, Christ. Rudiger's out of position. Chance here for Brighton if they score before half-time. On the cusp of half-time. Could be trouble! Ooh, fucking hell. Mendy. Luckily, it comes to him. Mopai getting his fucking greasy, stupid little head on it. Yeah. This sums up Hudson-Odoi so well. He's quick as fuck. His feet move faster than his brain can think. That sums him up so well. My cat runs like that. when he was younger, he used to run so fast, his back legs were running more fast than his or faster than his front legs. My man was running sideways. 20 seconds to go, and it is all but done for the first half, at least. What beers am I drinking? I'm drinking a lovely assortment of San Miguel. There could be some Bacardi on the cards at half time as well. I might have to go and fetch that. Get some white rum on the occasion, just before New Year. And there we go. Half-time whistle goes. I'm not going to say anything else. It's 1-0 to the boys at half-time. A yellow card for Rudiger. James goes off injured. But a goal for Lukaku. His shiny head. It's 1-0 at the break. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes' time. So do what you need to do. Have a break. I look forward to seeing you in the second half as we go over the half-time stats. But until then, have your say in the chat. I'll be reading over the comments. And we'll discuss a little further in the second half, or at least before the second half starts. But until then, I will see you very, very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Or if you do, come back, please. We need you. hello. Welcome back. Jane, how's it going, my man? There's a fucking fly in my room. How in this weather? Is there a fucking Jesus Christ? It nearly took me out. What the hell? Oh, for Christ's sake. Anyway, welcome back. Chelsea lead at halftime 1-0 to Brighton. 6 shots for the Blues, 9 for Brighton. However, Chelsea registering just one more shot on target than the visitors, with 4 shots on target to 3. And for the first time in I cannot remember how long, Chelsea registering less possession at home than the visitors, with 44% possession to 56. 4 corners apiece, 7 fouls to 4. And not the best of halves. Not the best of halves. Not the most entertaining of halves. But at the same time, Chelsea are winning. As you can see, an updated Premier League table here. The game at Brentford is still 0-0 as we speak. It is 1-0 as we said, between Chelsea and Brighton, which puts us in second place, 3 points clear of third place, Liverpool, who have 41 points. A quick reminder, of course, before we carry on, Chelsea Fans TV, or Chelsea Fan TV, should I say, TV, fucking, I can't speak, blah! Chelsea Fan TV schedule for today. Watch along with myself, Harry, player ratings to follow after the game, which could be interesting with many different, Jesus fucking, oh God, I need to sort this fly out before the second half. And all that good stuff. Again, a quick reminder, of course, upcoming fixtures for Chelsea, Liverpool at home on the second day of the year, 2nd of January. We are going to be playing Liverpool, as I said, in the Premier League, and then 2 legs in the Carabao Cup semi-final, first of which at Stamford Bridge on the 5th, just 3 days after the Liverpool game. And then we are playing Chesterfield in between those games, followed by the return fixture at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on the 12th of January. Plenty of content to come to your screens. With that being said, of course, please, I would implore you, I would absolutely appreciate, fucking fly, get out of here! Jesus Christ! Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be aware of all future content in the future. And of course, Chelsea Fans XI, all my social media platforms are Chelsea Fans XI. The link is in the description. Again, bear with me just for a couple of seconds while I try and get this fly out of my room because it's pissing me off. It's pissing me. We got him. Fucking fly. Bastard. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Oh. Oh. I should have left the mic on. We've got him. He's sorted. The boy is out of the room. And it is 1-0 to Manchester City from what I've been told. It was a task and a half getting that fly out of the room, but he is out of the room nonetheless. And we can continue with the game. With fucking, I need a haircut so badly. But the second half just about to commence. The music lived up to the intensity of getting that fly out of the room. I can assure you. Harry versus the fly. Iconic. You love to see it. With Man City now 1-0 up, Chelsea absolutely have to win here today. It's a matter of we need to confirm this victory at this point. Chalobah comes on for Christensen. Thank you for confirming that. That is to confirm Chalobah on, Christensen off, which was always going to happen. Oh, are we going to have the score sheet on the fucking thing? 18. There you go. We're away. We're underway. And as the commentator just said there, you have to go back as far as 2011 was the last time Chelsea have been winning at half-time and have gone on to lose a game. 2011, 10 years ago. And a team in Brighton who have never, ever beaten Chelsea in any competition, ever. It's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. Tyrese, I'll see you soon. I'll try not to jinx it. I'll try. Chelsea love jinxing themselves, to be fair. Chance for Brighton early on in this second half. McAllister, Lallana, Kukubea, March, ducking and weaving, in and out. Great cross, great chance! And it's, oh, Jesus Christ. Moda with a chance there, just tips it over. Off of the top of the bar, pretty much. And already a great chance for Brighton. Early stages of the second half. We are doing exactly what Chelsea do the best, and that is tear the nerves to shreds of every Chelsea fan around the globe. It's Chelsea's game to lose. That being said, Lukaku played forward, a great pass forward by Antonio Rudiger. The muscle man himself, old Baldy McGee, keeps the ball, plays it back. Kovacic. Chalobah now in that centre-back role. As Piliqueta in the right-back position and Rudiger on the left. Still, Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic on the right. Hudson-Odoi the cross, and it's cleared behind for a corner ball to Chelsea, the first of the second half. Corner ball, Lukaku. Mason Mount. How do I mix those two up? Mason Mount over the top of the ball for the corner ball. Down in the Matthew Harding end. Crosses in. Great chance. Lukaku nearly could have got his head on top of that, but he didn't. Whip the balls. You got to whip them. Whip them real good. Aspi. Kovacic. Chalobah. Rudy. He did indeed. He scored. He needs to do a bit more and score again. Hat-trick is written all over this. Pulisic finds some space. Down he goes! Pulisic looks absolutely determined that that's a penalty. We are going to go to VAR. Boys, Lucy! We could have a penalty on our hands here. Jorginho with a chance. It's a pen. No penalty, corner ball. He was already falling down, but the connection was definitive, but he was already going down. Crossed in. Could be a pen. It was a bit 50-50, if we're being completely honest. And when it's 50-50, it's never really given in Chelsea's favour, to be honest. Handball. Ref. Mendy fucking around as usual. He stuck his leg out. Why is that not a pen? I don't know. It was dodgy. I don't know why Mendy was doing that to me. He likes testing the defenders, the attackers rather, or the other team. Rudiger boots it back into the Brighton half. Hudson-Odoi doing sweet fuck all this game, and as I say that, nearly gives away a foul. The play continues. He'll probably come back there for a yellow card. He's got the ball there, you fucking idiots! All right, it is a foul. I'll take it back. It's a foul. Pulisic absolutely drawn into that. How that's not a booking for either Hudson-Odoi or Pulisic in that spread of play, I've got no idea. Rudiger and Chalobah commanding the box here. It's a fantastic position here for Brighton to whip it in. Mendy on his toes. McAllister looking to cross it in. He does, and it's punched away by the goalkeeper. Chelsea in trouble once again. It's a corner ball. Taken quickly. Crossed in. March crosses it in. Out as far as the number 8. Picked up by Hudson-Odoi, who has a chance here. Brilliant chance for a counter-attack. Plays in. Pulisic. Oh, fuck me. He's so shit. It's unbelievable. He's so fucking dead. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. So inconsistent. So consistently fucking annoying to watch Pulisic. Jesus Christ. I can't be alone when I say that. I love Pulisic. I think on his day he's class, but his day was long gone a while ago for Chelsea. I can't remember the last time he had a good game. A counter-attack of Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic. Name a deader duo you've ever fucking seen. Jesus Christ. Mopai plays it out wide to March. Gets away, crosses it in. It's all chest control. It could have easily been a handball. He has a shot from distance, and it's a great save by Mendy once again. Tips it over the bar. Chest control, takes it a little bit further with his knee, volleys it, and it's a comfortable save. Well, he makes it look comfortable. Alonso it was. Almost a screamer there. You have the same cup as me. It's a class one. It's a belter, isn't it? Keeps it all frosty cold. Crossed in, Alonso tries to get it, and away by Rudiger, only as far as the 6-yard box, and then Jorginho hoofs it away. It is all Brighton. It is all... No, I'm hoping it's not all Brighton. It is all Brighton, though. Not Mark all Brighton, but it's all Brighton all the same. Looked like a foul throw there from Azpilicueta, but it's thrown in. Pulisic assisted the goal, I believe, from a corner ball. So it's an assist, but it's Lukaku did all 90% of the work. Chance. Pulisic goes down once again. Sorry, Mount goes down. I always mix those two up from a distance. Another penalty shout. Completely dismayed. Disregarded, rather. Cardiac FC. Tell me about it! Jesus! March crosses it in low and hard and Chalobah away. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling to think that this team won the Champions League just a few months ago. But we did! We did! We won it. Chance! Counter-attack! It's the 2! Hudson-Odoi! Fucking shoot, you cunt! What is he doing? Why is he not shot there? Fuck me! Unbelievable, but believable all the same. I've said this time and time again. Hudson-Odoi, deadly on the ball when he's on his day. But my God, my man does not like to shoot. He fucking hates it. And now they've got a chance. Mopai shoots and fuck me, nearly scores. Get Hudson-Odoi off right now. But the thing is, we've already made 2 substitutions. So who the fuck? Fucking hell. It was him and Mount versus one bloke. I'm watching it now. Keep going. Fucking shoot, you cunt. Unbelievable, man. But no, but it's not though, is it? It's believable because it's Hudson-Odoi. Absolute fucking twat. But no, we've got to love him. We've got to love him because it's Hudson-Odoi. It's Cho. It's Cho. It's Cho. Fucking Dosser is what he is. He's shite. Why doesn't he shoot, man? Why? Why? I said this so many times. He's so good on the ball. He gets in those positions to shoot. But he always passes at the last minute. And either he fucks the pass up. He either fucks the pass up or the person who he's going to be passed to isn't expecting it because he should shoot. Kovacic in the book. Oh, fuck, it's just all going downhill. They're going to score. I know it. They're going to fucking score. It's bound to happen. It's going to happen. Free kick. Decent position. It's crossed into the 6-yard box. And on the line itself, Mendy comes in and collects it brilliantly. I'm going to have grey hair. I will sooner or later. I'm going to be a fucking fox like you wouldn't believe. Hudson-Odoi does my fucking skull in. He really does, man. He's so good when he actually is. He's so good when he is. But when he isn't, he's fucking shite. He's so bad. But the thing is with Hudson-Odoi, the difference between good and bad for him is his final decision. His final decision. Literally, that's all it is between the good and bad. Everything else is so good. Oh, fucking hell. Get him off. Get him off, man. Lukaku. Oh, it's a fucking mess. If we win this game, it's a fucking miracle. Mopai. McAllister in the middle. Yeah, sometimes maybe. Oh, the through! Mendy with a great save. Oh, Mopai always going to score, isn't he? Great challenge. Out for a corner ball. Brighton are up our fucking caboose. They are right up our ree. Our ree was gone from this to fucking that in the space of 6 months. I'll tell you that. Replays, I don't know if it is fine, mate. I don't know if it is. We're soaking the pressure up. Head it! Get it out, man. Oh. Crossed in again by Kuka. Fucking whatever his name is. Chance on the edge. Lamperty's going to score. It's so bait. Lukaku. Lamperty drags it wide. If there's ever a player that's going to score, it's Lamperty or Lallana. I'm telling you now, for fucking free. Is what working? 13 attempts on goal for Brighton, 6 for us. On target, 4 and 5. They've had 2 attempts on target this second half. Unbelievable. Do you risk Kante in this position, though? Lukaku looks dead. As in, like, not bad, but he looks tired. He looks tired. We are. I said this at the beginning of the game. We're missing Timo Werner. Oh. Played forward, out. Still 30 minutes to go in this fucking Jesus Christ, this game. In my prediction, I put Lukaku to score on 27. He did on 28. Should have put a bet on that. You might have got something for that. Brighton are yet to win a game against the team above them in the table. I say that in a tone that would suggest that Brighton are beating us, but on the field, good God, they are. On the score sheet, on the other hand, no, they're not. Werner is needed. He fucking is. Replays, I'm telling you, son. He is needed. Havertz, or at least someone like Havertz, to come in, on for Hudson-Odoi. A bit out of position, but he's still in a good position in that position. Havertz to come on for Hudson-Odoi is my choice. Or switch Mount and Havertz. Hudson-Odoi needs to come off. He kills every fucking counter-attack. That being said, Lukaku! Out of nowhere, it's through, crossed in! Mason Mount, his ball dispossessed. Why on earth that was Lukaku's choice of cross? I've got not a clue. Oh, we don't need Lukaku. Oh, Kante. How did you mix Lukaku and Kante up? We don't need Kante on the pitch right now. No, someone to control the midfield because Jorginho and Kovacic are getting absolutely stretched wide open. Basuma, yeah, City 1-0 up. Hudson-Odoi in the book. He's got to go off. He's got to go off. Take him off. Take him the fuck off. He has to go off, man. He's been booked now. He has to be substituted. Havertz on for Hudson-Odoi, I'm telling you. If he brings Saul on, I'm going to fucking lose it. I'm going to lose my fucking marbles. I'm telling you now. If he dares bring Saul on, I fucking swear to God. Corner ball to Brighton. Not even a chance to pour me fucking pint. Lallana over the bar, but a great chance for Brighton all the same. Substitutions being made for someone. There's claps all around the stadium, so it's got to be a Chelsea substitution. No, it's not. It's a sub. Lamperty off. What? 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 You're taking your best player off. What the fuck is that about? I mean, fair. Okay. Lamperty off. I'll take it. I'll take it. My man was doing the most against Chelsea here today, but he's, I mean... It is. It's better for us. Why on earth would you take him off? Oh, for God's sake. I mean, one half of a good substitution. One half. Hudson-Odoi comes off for N'Golo Kanté. Conte was not my choice. I don't know what the fuck is going on there with that, but N'Golo Kanté comes on for Hudson-Odoi. What are you talking about? Kante played in the last game, you stupid cunt. Chelsea welcome back Conte like he didn't play against Villa. I suppose at Stamford Bridge, sure, but what? It's a good substitution in terms of, yeah. In terms of this, right here. Park the bus for the next 25 fucking minutes. It's disgraceful. Malcolm, you're absolutely right. It's disgraceful. We are getting absolutely played off the pitch right now. We are Champions League holders right now. We are the Champions League holders, and we're getting fucked off the pitch by Brighton right now. Basuma potentially in the book. And Pulisic down injured. Fuck off, honestly. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. Does he? Thiago in a back. Timo in attack. Neither of those Dosses are playing. We've got Super Tommy Tuchel. Chance, dispossessed. Mason Mount on the box, crosses it in as far as Alonso. It's cleared away. Rudiger picks it up. Looking for a chance now. Alonso, my man. Birthday the other day. Oh, for Christ's sake. Pulisic. Offside. Unbelievable. Beer all down me top. All over me bollocks. Unbelievable. Lukaku fouling in the box there. I've heard Koundé's almost guaranteed to Chelsea at this point. Christensen's waiting on Barcelona. And Rudiger's definitely going to Real Madrid at this point. It's all but guaranteed, I think. $20 to go, boys and girls. A reminder, as you know, Liverpool in the Premier League on the 2nd, dispossessed. Lukaku picks it up. Can he do anything with it? Alonso. Oh, for fuck's sake. Counter-attack is now on. Alonso, as we know, is not the fastest of them all. Going back. As I was saying, Liverpool coming up in the Premier League. First leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Tottenham at home and then Chesterfield in the FA Cup. Then followed by a second leg away from home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for Chelsea coming up. If you haven't liked or subscribed or hit that bell notification, please feel free to do so. It would be massively appreciated at this time. Excuse me. And of course, last but not least, all of my social media platforms, Chelsea Fans XI, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Reactions posted to YouTube and TikTok. And of course, the live stream going on as we speak over on Twitch. Just 10 follows away from 350 followers over there. Massively appreciated if you could do so. With that being said, Mason Mount on the counter-attack. Or what was a counter-attack, and Lukaku goes down, and a foul is given by Mike Dean, but the referee the linesman did not seem to think so. Romelu Lukaku. Mason Mount over the top. Crosses it in. Back post, Rudiger! Oh, brilliant chance. Alonso challenging, and I can't work out. It's a corner somehow, not a fucking Scooby-Doo how it's gone over the bar from there, but shout out to Ashley. Corner ball to the boys. Mason Mount hopefully can do something from here, and whoever is in the bottom. Oh, fuck me. A terrible Willian-esque corner ball there. Nice chance. Azpilicueta touches it on. It's a corner ball once again for the boys. We're racking them up. But we're doing fuck all from them. That being said, we did score from a corner ball. I'm dying for the toilet. I'm not going to make it until the end of the game, so I'm going to have to time myself to perfection to run to the toilet. Hurry up, Mace! I'm going to piss me pants! Hurry up! If we score, it's game over for these pantaloons, I'll tell you that. Mason Mount crosses it in. Chance! Chalobah! Comfortable save for the keeper. Okay, I'm going to run very quickly. I'll be 2 seconds. Jesus. Kante picks it up. Oh, God! Chance for Chelsea. Kante. Oh, it's dispossessed. Kante picks it up again. Brighton have had the ball the whole fucking game, and now I want to go for a piss. I can't. I'm going to pee my pants. Alonso. Kovacic cross in. Goalkeeper got the ball. I'm going. I'm running. Nature calls. Nature calls. Jesus Christ. Man like Rocco, back in the stream. How's it going? Mitchum is indeed Chelsea. I'm back, and I'm feeling better than ever. Oh, fuck, it's 1-1. Oh, no. I'm back. Oh, God, I stink. Welbeck's coming on. I'm fine for the player ratings and all sorts now. March. Cooper Cabra. Oh, Asp. 14 minutes to go. 13 and a half minutes to be precise. Was Basuma to Chelsea ever a thing? Or I don't know. Just some... Never forget, just some bloke. I hope he's doing all right. I hope he is. Mason Mount plays into Lukaku with one of the deadest balls I've ever seen, and it's dispossessed, of course. What has happened to Mason Mount in terms of passing? Lukaku now holds up play brilliantly. Kante, the man on the ball. Kovacic. Kevin Heffernan, how's it going? Welcome. Jorginho. He's never linked to Chelsea. Alonso plays in Jorginho. There's a good chance here for Chelsea. I've got to be honest. Jorginho plays it in. Pulisic might be offside. I don't think he is. Azpilicueta now. Jorginho. Fucking ball gets away with him and he puts us in absolute mud here. Rudiger plays it out. Chance to Pulisic to close down. He does. It's cleared, but it blocks him. Basuma now on the attack. It's back and forth like you would not have fucking believed. Kante has changed the game completely. Kovacic now. The great layoff pass from Lukaku. Kovacic. Lukaku. Mason Mount. Deflection, and it's out for a goal kick. Sorry, a corner kick. It's a corner kick. 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go. First substitution of the game from what I've seen. Danny Welbeck comes on for McAllister. Lal Ramliana, welcome to the stream. Hello, how's it going? Kante is literally playing the paracetamol fucking role right now. He's playing the ibuprofen role. Come on, Lukaku chests it down. Nearly gets a chance there. Offside, nonetheless. $128 likes on the stream. If we can get to 150 before the end of the game, that would be massively, massively appreciated. I thought this meant you're not even a Chelsea fan, but you're not even a Chelsea fan, but you give some great commentary. But I understand you aren't the Chelsea fan, but I give good commentary. But regardless, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy. Guillo, Samuel, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Yellow card for Mount, apparently. Didn't even see that. Panda Rock YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Welcome to the stream. It's another yellow card for the boys. Basuma's in the book as well. Darren, how's it going, man? Welcome. Yeah, I didn't want to risk Kante either, but it seems as though he has made all the fucking difference. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if Kante ends up being man of the match for us, to be honest. But we'll see. Panda, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. 2021 has been it's been a good old year for me. I can't lie. It's been a very good year for me. And it's been a very good year for Chelsea as well. So, you know, not the end of it, but we're still doing there. We're still in there. We're still holding in there. Lukaku is absolutely fucking knackered. Nkusi, welcome to the stream. Daniel, what's up? 2021, I feel like 2021 had to have been better for most people, but in terms of everything, streaming wise and everything, being able to do this for all of you, I absolutely love it. Do you know what I mean? So, regardless of where Chelsea are or what we're doing, I'm gonna be here whether you like it or not. So, you've got to get used to me face because you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me. Yeah, Lukaku's fitness is shot to bits. Martin Wood, hello. I can't remember if I said hello already, but I'm there. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Roy Kent shot from distance there by whoever that was, Veltman or Byrne. Cooper Cabra with a chance. Oh, nice little flick on. March could be offside. Azpilicueta saying, "Get out of here! Move!" Sends him out. Says, "Go home." My goal kick. Go away. Ian, thank you for the kind words, man. I appreciate it. I'm great and I'm cool. Almost as great and cool as this mug. I wish it was Chelsea Fan TV merchandise, but it's not, so I can't do any plugs here. Great chance. Mount plays in Kante, does a little swivel, but it's dispossessed straight away by Cooper Cabra, whatever the fuck his name is. You could buy me a beer. I've got one more to go. Look at the size of that. Whoa. But I appreciate the offer. Kovacic, come on! Lukaku! All the way! Oh! So close. Nearly a goal, nearly a corner kick, I think. Nearly a goal, if anything. I'm fairly sure it is a goal kick, if we're being completely brutally honest. Where can I buy one of the old Yokohama jerseys? I haven't got a clue, mate. Not a clue. eBay. Look on eBay. We forgot that you were here. Panda, I'm sorry to hear that you've had such a tough year. Lukaku could change this. So could Kante. He has a shot. I'm glad I could cheer you up just a tiny bit. I hope 2022 brings you all the blessings, or literally everything everything that's gone wrong this year for you. I hope it all changes around. Keep your head up. Remember, every Chelsea game, I'm here for you every step of the way. So keep your head up. Yeah, I don't understand how the 3 logo is allowed, because it's obviously a number. Mount with the cross. Rudiger, great chance! Oh, 3 minutes to go. On the edge of the box, chance for a volley. It's headed out by Rudiger, and a volley by Kovacic. It hits Azpilicueta and goes out for a goal kick, but a chance all the same for the Blues. Minute and a half to go. And another substitution for Brighton. Of course, we've used all 3 of our subs. And it is Moda that goes off. Moda. An attacking option for the visitors. Thankfully, it's only 1-0, so I've got far less goals to upload my reaction for, but I'll take it. Mike Dean gives a free kick to Chelsea, it would seem, unless I'm looking at this from another angle. It's a free kick to Brighton somehow. Oh, no, it's a free kick to Chelsea. I've just watched that. How in the fuck is that not a free kick to Brighton? "90 seconds of the 90 minutes to play, and a late goal for Brighton would be catastrophic to the season of Chelsea." Pulisic putting his body on the line there, dives in. He's injured. What a surprise. Tell me something that isn't new. Jorginho left in the dust. Chalobah to do all the bits. Dives in. Puts his body on the line. Slides in. Puts it out for a throw-in. Oh, Potter's looking on. I ain't got a pot to piss in this game. I'll tell you that for fucking free. Pulisic looking like he's got his last couple of bits in him to get through this game. Oh, he was stamped on there. Chance still available for Brighton. If Chelsea can get a hold of it, it could be all but done in this game. Pulisic running away. I can only hear out of one ear. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! Played forward, Lukaku challenging for the ball when it's played all the way back to Sanchez. 15 seconds to go of normal time. Dispossessed! Never a foul! Fuck off! Mount with a perfectly good tackle shoots immediately. Sanchez so far off his line, it goes straight in the back of the net. Oh, fuck my head. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm shouting too loud. March plays in. Lallana. Chupacabra plays it in. Chance! Headed! Goal. Chance. Immediately. What a surprise. Danny Welbeck. Goal. Should have had a goal there for Chelsea, and it's immediately given back to us on a fucking Chupacabra. Season is done, boys. The season is done. Oh, fucking hell. The views are coming in now. I'm not being funny, right? I would like to see that Mason Mount challenge. I'd like to see the Mason Mount challenge. It's all I'm asking. It's all I'm asking. Because he apparently fouled him, but he scored. But the whistle went before it went into the back of the net. So Mike Dean is a cunt, for one. Mendy rooted to the spot. It's 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea won. Brighton won. Danny Welbeck, of course, the goal scorer. And make no mistake about it, the season's done for Chelsea. The score still 1-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium. Danny Welbeck will love absolutely every bit of that. The goal counts. I mean, there's no way it didn't count, but I'm just saying the Mount situation, unbelievable. Two minutes to go in this game, but by all accounts, this is never ever fucking ending 2-1 to Chelsea. I can put my fucking bottom dollar on that. That being said, Chance, Lukaku, Jorginho, Alonso, throw into Chelsea. If we score now, say goodbye to my pants. Say goodbye to my pants, because Jesus Christ. Rudiger, Alonso, crossed in, Kante with a chance for a header. Azpilicueta, what the fuck was that? Boys, it's done. Trust. The views have come in like fucking 2 to the dozen at this point. Lukaku, man of the match. Jesus Christ. Oh, piss. Less than a minute to go. No more title race. You might as well focus. We might as well focus on the Champions League and even the Carabao Cup at this point. That might be all we can win at this point. Ah, what a game. What a boring game. All of this just to concede in the last minute once again, man. Fuck me. Still a chance, though. Kante. Play it forward! What are you doing? Unbelievable. Believable all the same, though. That's the thing. Fucking hell. That Mount situation, the only thing that separated this game. I'll be on. No, well, no, that's bollocks. Fair play to Brighton. Absolutely fucking cunted us off the pitch completely. Full props to Brighton. You absolutely fucked us completely. But I do. The only thing I'll say is the Mount situation bit when we scored. Blew the whistle a little bit prematurely there, Mike Dean. I've got to be honest, son. Would have been nice for you to wait and for it to finish its path, if anything. You know, it is what it is, though. 34, 29, 42, 44. There we go. Brilliant. And of course, it is 1-0 to Man City in their game. And listen, we're going to do the player ratings. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because we're going to go through this. Right. We'll move over to this screen. Just to confirm, this is how the that isn't actually how the standings remain as we speak. At all. I forgot to change one major thing. Of course, Liverpool. Oh no, we are. Of course, we're still on top. What am I talking about? 34-29. There we go. Right. We're there. We're finally there. As you can see, this... No, bollocks! Fuck me! Oh, God, I've lost my head. I've lost my fucking head. I tell you that. There we go. Right. Jesus fucking Christ. There. There is the Premier League table. As you can see, Manchester City still on top as it stands by 6 points. They are still playing. It is 1-0 as we speak. 51 minutes played there. Hopefully Brentford can pull off a fucking miracle there. But listen, we still have to play Liverpool. They have a game in hand over us now. We could have easily put ourselves in a good position to have ourselves in the title race. But after that performance, I'm going to be here and say, there's no fucking way we're going to win the league. There's no way. There is no way at all. City are on 50 points, are they? Oh, of course they are. No, are they? Oh, they are. You're right. You're right. Make my night even fucking worse. Jesus Christ. Thank you for that. I didn't need to hear that. City are on 50 points, as you can see, updated now on your screens. Yeah, it's done. It's done, boys and girls. Welcome to the stream if you are just joining. Leave a like or a dislike. Couldn't give a fucking toss at this point. We are going to go through some of the player ratings for this game. As per usual, the substitutes not really playing too much of a part in this game. We will, of course, we'll include Kante. Will be nice because he did actually play quite a big role in this game. However, everyone else fairly fucking diabolical, if you ask me. What in the shit is this lineup? I didn't save it. Fuck me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no. Okay, give me a second. As Pearly Quater Christensen. Kovacic, Pulisic, and of course Lukaku was up front today. He didn't play badly. He was just incredibly fucking unfit by all accounts. To be quite honest with you, let's do that. All that good stuff, and we'll move over to the screen that matters the most. Oh no, not that one. If I can get rid of that shit. Hello, welcome. If you are just tuning in, if you haven't liked, subscribed, and hit the bell notification, of course, feel free to do so. And of course, all of my social media platforms, if you want to follow myself, personally, Chelsea Fans X-Side, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, live on Twitch, and all of the reactions posted right after the stream on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. With that being said, we will move over to the all-important player ratings. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, fucking Mendy, man. We deserved the draw. It wasn't necessarily a loss. We didn't deserve to lose. That being said, though, we played shite. We played fucking awful. Allow me. I just need to open it. I'm not even going to pour it in me fucking. God, I needed that. Fuck me. It was a loss. A draw. I said before the game, if you were in here early enough, a draw was a loss. A loss was a loss, obviously, but a draw or a loss was not good enough. And they robbed our cheeks. The booty bandit himself says, look at that. They robbed our cheeks. They robbed our cheeks. I tell you, they robbed our cheeks. Regardless. Mendy for me. Get your say he saved us from losing. Get your ratings for Mendy out the way, and we'll get the ratings. We might as well do we'll do ratings as a whole, because let's be honest, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, and Christensen played fairly the same game, to be honest. Mendy as an 8, I feel, is a little bit too much, but I can understand your reasoning behind it. A 9 has to be an 8. He played fucking well. I've got to be honest. I'm not for 1 second Mendy played saying he played badly. A 7, an 8, a 9. Oh. Can we go to Lewis live at the bridge? I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it. You know what? I'll give Mendy an 8 fuck it. I feel like he deserves it. He was the only player that actually played well, to be honest, on a consistent basis. And I feel like it was harsh, to be honest, that he actually conceded the way he did. Welbeck mugged him off, saying royal. But still, we'll give him an 8 just for the benefit of the doubt, because I know we've drawn. We were winning until the last 4 minutes of the game. And Mendy's Mendy. He can only do as well as his defenders perform. So you know what I mean. Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Rudiger. As an average, give me an average of what all of these players should be rated. Or if you don't feel like they should be rated the same, let me know. For me, I do feel like the back three realistically played exactly the same performance. No one played worse than another player. Rudiger was a little bit more, a little bit more outstanding, but he is the more attacking of the back three as usual. A 6 for all of them is, I feel, a relatively good, a relatively fair assessment, to be quite honest with you. Again, just because we've drawn and just because we've, dropped points doesn't necessarily mean, in the scheme of things, that we've played. Make no mistake about it. It was a fucking awful game. It was a poor performance from all the boys. But it doesn't necessarily mean just because we drop points at the death that everyone goes from a potential 6 to, like a 4 or 3 or whatever. It's just not needed. It's not necessary. Azpilicueta, Christensen, and Rudiger, for the most part, played a very good game. They really played a very good game. It just came down to the last, literally a last chance effort for Brighton. They were knocking at our door the entire fucking game, and they made the most of the last chance that they had. Do you know what I mean? So, it is essentially what it is, as the saying goes. I've realised I've spelt Kovacic's name wrong. And we will move to... I'm going to put Kante on the pitch as well, because I feel like he warranted his name being on... he warranted his name being on the score sheet here today. Chalobah, realistically, he had an all right game, but not worth giving a rating, to be honest. And who else? Who else came on? Alonso came on as well. Again, not a player worth the fucking time to take out my day to give a rating. James came off injured early on in the first half. Chalobah played well. I'll give him prop. I'm not going to fucking make a whole graphic for him, but Chalobah played all right. He didn't play badly. He did his best for the team. He was involved with trying to get the literally quite directly involved with getting the ball away for the goal. So we will disregard Chalobah. James, I reckon, a 6, to be honest, because he went off injured quite early. If we're being completely honest, that's no disrespect to him, no disrespect to James, but he went off injured early and didn't really have too much of an impact in the game. The only thing that I can really recall is him and Lamperty going toe to toe most of the time. I'm gonna give. I'm not disregarding all of the comments, by the way. However, this is how I feel. I'm going to give Kovacic a 7. I feel like Kovacic ran the midfield way more than Jorginho did, and he deserved a 7. Kante with an 8. He came on, turned the game on its fucking head. For the most part, I know he still conceded, but he still did everything he could. He came on, injury and all, came on, did the most, and, played his part, shall we say. He did everything he could. The goal was not his fault at all. Kovacic tried to do something. He did indeed. He had I reckon he got a 7, to be honest. Jorginho, honestly, I'm getting bored of him. I reckon a 5. I don't want to be too dramatic and give him anything less because I know there is an agenda against Jorginho at the moment because he's a penalty merchant, which that's what he's fucking there for. That's what he's at Chelsea for, is to score penalties and to hold up play, make the odd decision to make a good through ball and all that sort of stuff. But do you know what I mean? Like for the most part, Jorginho, shocking performance today and over, late. Really bad tracking back, all that sort of stuff. But he's just in to fucking be a penalty taker. Let's be honest. He's one of the best in the business. But like Tyrese said, it doesn't fucking move. It doesn't move. What does he do? We might as well have Saul on. If Saul was as good as penalties as Jorginho, he's the same fucking player. Let's be fucking clear about this right now. Anyway, here is the updated player ratings, as you can see. Kovacic with a 7, Kante with an 8, and Jorginho with a 5. We're gonna leave. Oh no, we won't. We won't. We're not. We are making top 4. We are. We're not making top 2. Pulisic for me was a fucking 2. I'm not even being harsh when I say that. That's one of the most harsh. I say I'm not being harsh, but it's harsh. It's one of the most. It's the lowest rating I think I've given someone. Until you prove me otherwise, I will factor in your ratings. 2, a 3. He was fucking dead. And that has come from someone who watches this in depth. Every game. And even up front, he was a more impactful player as the front man than he was in his natural position, left wing back, right wing back, wherever the fuck he was playing. He just was dead. He was fucking awful. Hudson-Odoi's in trouble as well, I'll tell you that, with me. He was fucking dreadful as well. I genuinely, with Pulisic, and you think I'm being funny. You think I'm joking, right? Look at this. How's this for you? All you Hudson-Odoi fucking fanboys, right? There's no hate. I love every player that plays for Chelsea, right? Besides Saul. Saul can suck my fucking left bollock. But Hudson-Odoi, I feel like a 0 is quite harsh, but I couldn't give a fucking shit. He was shocking. He was so bad. If he scored, I'm not being funny. If he scored, right, from that position where I lost it completely, if we scored from that position where he chose to pass instead of drilling it or shooting, it would have been a simple 7 or 8 for him. But the consensus for Hudson-Odoi, fairly good on the ball when it comes to it. Counter-attacking, a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit dead. But when he's in a chance, when he's got a chance to deliver, he's got the ball in a brilliant position. He's calm, he's cool, he's collected. He runs with the ball. I'm not going to say better than anyone else because let's be honest, he's not that good. But he runs. He's quite light on his feet. He's good. He can provide sometimes some good crosses. I.e., the cross to Lukaku the other day was fairly good, led to a goal. But when it's 1-on-1 or a 2-on-1 situation, Hudson-Odoi doesn't fucking have a clue how to finish the ball. He doesn't know what to do with it at all. And it does my fucking head in. Because we know, my theory was, right, when the Bayern Munich interest for Hudson-Odoi came in, he couldn't fucking miss. He couldn't miss the ball. He was class. He was so good. And ever since then, I feel like he deliberately passes because if he misses, he's going to get this slander about him. You know what I mean? Like, that sort of thing. But I think since then, he just passes on purpose. I'm watching it now. He's going through, right? Hudson-Odoi, through. There's so much space. There's so much space. Oh, my God. He's running. decides to pass. If he does pass, way too fucking early. Way too fucking early. So for that, a 0. Mason Mount was a 4 for me. I love Mason Mount, but fucking dead today. Absolutely fucking atrocious. Lukaku for me, big old shiny bald head for me. He gets 7. Lukaku gets a 7. He's getting there. He's getting back to form, but with the likes of Mason Mount and Hudson-Odoi providing him with the through balls, you've got to be fair. Fucking dead. The supply from the likes of Hudson-Odoi and Mason Mount, when they're on the form that they are at the moment, fucking dreadful. You know what I mean? Bald head Rom. Absolutely class. For the most part, as I said, he did everything he needed to do. He got knackered quite early in maybe the 60th or 70th minute. Scored a goal, 2 goals in 2 games, 2 headers in 2 games. He's been class. Imagine if we had Sterling and Sané on the wings with Lukaku in the middle. I mean, the likes of those types of players would be absolutely phenomenal in a team like that we have. We're missing those types of players. I don't feel like that is a very harsh, assessment of the team. We've got numbers ranging from 8s from Kante and Mendy, Hudson-Odoi. Fucking get your grip. Get a grip, son. What are you doing? What are you doing? I love him. I've loved him longer than a lot of fans have. I must be honest, over the last couple of years, he's done my fucking Sweden. But all the same, we know how good Hudson-Odoi can be. Chalobah, we didn't rate him because he was only on for the last half, and he did everything he could. He played a good game. The assessment was a good game from Chalobah. That was it. We need strong wingers. Mount as a wing role doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. I know that's what Tuchel wants to implement, is Mount on a wing role or supporting to the striker. He needs to be centre mid or an attacking midfielder. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. It's not rocket science. I love the formation we got, but it's dead already. It's not working anymore. Jorginho as a 5, now I think about it, I'm seeing a lot of comments. It's a bit overrated. 5, I reckon Jorginho is probably like a 3 or a 2, to be honest. Listen, it's the end of the year, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. We've still got another 3 or 4 months to go until the end of the season. Champions League coming up in a few months' time. We're still in the Carabao Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. Speaking of which, we've got Liverpool coming up on the 2nd of January. Happy New Year to all of you. With that regards, obviously, I won't see you until before then, unless you watch me on Chelsea Fan XI over on Twitch. I'll be doing some gaming later on today, if you're interested in that sort of stuff. But unless you want to stay here, Liverpool on the 2nd, and then, of course, the back-to-back fixtures of Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, home to Tottenham, away to Chesterfield. Home to Chesterfield, and then away to Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. If you haven't liked, as a final reminder, liked and subscribed, hit that bell notification, all that good stuff. And last but not least, my social media is in the description. If you want to follow myself on any of my social media platforms, Chelsea Fans XI on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. My reaction to the goal will be going up soon on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you want to watch that back again, I don't blame you if you don't want to. But again, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Boys and girls, have a wonderful new year. A blessed new year to all of you. It's been a pleasure. We'll hopefully have a better 2022 together and beyond there. But with that being said, Javai and the likes of you, thank you so much for watching. Tyrese, I love you. All the rest of you, replays. I'm going to be doing some gaming a little bit later. I know it's a bit late, actually, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for gaming. So if you're interested in some gaming, Chelsea Fans XI is your place to go over on Twitch. But with that being said, Happy New Year. See you later. I love you all. And goodbye. Oh, Chelsea, fucking what are you doing?